Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to part three of how to start a podcast from your home. Now, on the final part of this video, we're talking about editing your podcast. Now, these are the things that you need to do when editing your podcast. You need to remove errors. You need to remove errors. And if you find any error on the video, maybe the guest or you said something, just cut the error off. You need to add background music. You need to add soft music. You can add soft music playing behind the background, and other stuff like that. They need to add an intro, an outro, and other stuff. And they need to add lower third like your call to action, the name of the guest, the name of the topics, and many more. You can add so many things in editing your podcast. You can add so many things in editing your podcast. Now, the next thing you need to do now is to export for both audio and video. Don't forget I said there are two forms of podcasts. Some people do audio podcasts and some people do video podcasts. But let me tell you something. When you are doing a video podcast, you can actually get an audio podcast by just exporting for video and audio at the same time. Some people can export for video and then later convert it to audio and upload it to other platforms. Do you understand me? So that is what you need to export for both video and audio. Now, the next thing that you need to do is to create a podcast artwork or thumbnail. The podcast artwork or thumbnail. So the artwork can go on the Audio Mac and Spotify and other platform. The thumbnail can go on YouTube, Facebook, whatever platform you want to put it out there. The artwork will contain the title of your podcast, the episode of your podcast, and then your picture and the guest picture of the podcast, if you want to put your picture. So the other part you need to do is to upload your video podcast to YouTube. You can upload your video podcast to YouTube. You can monetize your account. You can get paid by posting your podcast on YouTube. You can get paid by posting your podcast on Facebook, because these are video platforms. They deal with video. Then you can upload your audio podcast to Audio Mac, Spotify, Apple Music, and all those other stuff. And that is it. So the last thing that you need to do now is to promote your podcast. After you have posted your podcast, you cannot promote it. You can run Facebook ad, you can run Instagram ad, you can run YouTube ad, you can do whatever you want to do. Share the link with family and friends, show it, talk to people about it, share it in your church, whatever you want to do, and many more. So this is how to start a podcast from your home. I'm going to be giving something out to people. If you're out there, you want to start a podcast, you don't know how to start it, and you want me to help you out, feel free to reach out to me at Imo David Officials on Facebook. Imo David Officials. I'm a verified account, so you see this is my account here. So feel free to reach out to me. I will be glad to help you out. If you need editing with your podcast, if you need any help relating to starting or creating your podcast or promote your podcast, do have to reach out to me. My name is Imo David. I'm the founder of iPen Creative Studio. I'm a Christian media mogul. This is what I do. I inspire people and businesses and I help them grow through media. Bye for now.